Good morning. It's Thursday, May 9th, 2024. This is your Georgia WeatherNet special update on our severe thunderstorms moving through Georgia, and we're going to have an active weather day again today. It was an active weather night and overnight, and now we have another round of thunderstorms moving in, and we can see that on the live radar as of 6:46 this morning. What's left over of those showers that moved in last night, we see a lone severe thunderstorm warning around Augusta, but that line continues to push into South Carolina. But we are not done. We zoom out just a little bit, and we see same spot where the storms came in last night, Middle Tennessee, parts of East Tennessee. That is pushing in to North Georgia, and that's going to have enough energy to move through the rest of the state all the way down to the Georgia coastline as we move through your Thursday. Let's take a look at temperatures, and I'll show you where that energy is. We have our low 70s all the way up into northwest Georgia, low 70s in South Georgia. A little cooler, a little more stable air in northeast Georgia with those low to mid 60s. And then as we take a look at our dew point, that's another good way to see what kind of energy is there in the atmosphere, how much humidity. No problem at all in South Georgia with those low 70s, still hitting 70 all the way up into Carrollton. But again, a little more stability up there in northeast Georgia. Once those showers move out, we're going to be fairly quiet in the extreme northeast Georgia as we move through the day today, but certainly not quiet middle or south Georgia. So we do have a tornado watch in effect until 1 o'clock this afternoon. It's all of North Georgia, metro Atlanta, down into middle Georgia, covering Macon and Warner Robins, and over to Augusta as well. So the potential of any of these storms spinning up to a tornado is possible as we move through the day today. Here's our severe weather outlook from the Storm Prediction Center. Level 3 out of 5 severe weather risk, I-20 southbound all the way down to the Florida line. Level 2 out of 5 risk remains for North Georgia. And we're not done tomorrow. We do have a level 2 out of 5 severe weather risk for parts of southwest Georgia, all of southeast Georgia to the coastline. There's our level 1 out of 5 risk from Augusta stretching over to Columbus and extreme southwest Georgia. So we're going to time all this out to show you when these storms are coming. We'll take a look at the So here you go, what the radar should look like at 8 o'clock this morning. This should be pretty accurate. We'll continue to move on forward toward 9, 10 o'clock. We see those thunderstorms moving into north metro Atlanta, into downtown, stretching over to Athens. And then that starts to break the I-20 corridor by around 11 o'clock or so. At noon, those thunderstorms continue to track toward the southeast. So from LaGrange over to Macon to Augusta, pushing through Macon by about 2 o'clock or so. And then we're going to see these thunderstorms lingering in southwest Georgia. So just notice in Albany toward Blakely and down toward Lake Seminole, we're going to see those showers and thunderstorms not really going anywhere. Our overall line continues to push southeast, now in toward Statesboro, Vidalia by around 4 o'clock or so this afternoon, and then stretching all the way from Savannah down to St. Mary's along the Georgia coastline by 5 o'clock. And again, looking here in southwest Georgia, you see those thunderstorms not going anywhere, so we could be picking up some flood potential as well as our tornado threat, our strong straight line winds as we move through the day today there in southwest Georgia. Still lingering around by 7 of this evening. Our main line pushes down to the southeast. Let me kind of zoom out just a little bit here, and you can see it's almost a round system, so that's really bowing out. Another indicator that this thing is moving fairly rapidly, and we'll be packing some strong winds. We move into this evening, everything is going to be fairly quiet except for southwest Georgia with those thunderstorms still around. We look off to our west in Alabama, we see showers and thunderstorms, and that's going to be where our next round is going to come in tomorrow. So moving through the overnight hours, it's going to be midnight tonight. Still looking at thunderstorms in southwest Georgia, finally starting to mellow out a little bit by 3 a.m. Just scattered showers around, starting to move in from Alabama, heading into west Georgia overnight tonight. And then here comes this big system by about 5 a.m. Still looking at the potential of strong to severe thunderstorms from Macon down in the southwest Georgia, really stretching all the way up to metro Atlanta by daybreak tomorrow. We keep most of this south of I-20. This pushes across I-75 as we move through the mid-morning and late morning hours. Should be clear of southwest Georgia, and we notice we still have some thunderstorms down to our south, but the state line is trying to hold it down there, so we could see a couple of these storms move into some of the extreme south Georgia counties. Let me back up again here and head toward noon tomorrow. Again, mainly in the Florida panhandle, but some of those thunderstorms could head up toward Bainbridge and Cairo into South Georgia. But then we're looking at our system that the main line there moving over the Georgia coastline tomorrow at around noon. Then we continue through the afternoon hours. Things are going to be clearing out and quiet. quiet. We'll see some sunshine across the state tomorrow. Still a little bit of energy left over in the atmosphere that we could pick up 1 or 2 pop-up showers and thunderstorms. See a little line trying to develop tomorrow evening, but that's not going to be a big deal. Other than that, clearing out tomorrow night, heading toward a very nice day on Saturday. Mother's Day Sunday also looking good as well. We'll have drier air locked in, so should be a pretty nice weekend. That's the latest from the Georgia Weather Net. We'll keep you up to date throughout the day. Make sure you have a way to get those real-time weather alerts today. Weather radio is your best bet. Make sure you have those wireless emergency alerts turned on your smartphone so you can be updated on what's going on. And of course, I'll break in with any tornado warnings or any significant severe thunderstorm warnings throughout the day right here on the Georgia Weather Net. Thank you so much for your likes and shares. Thanks for tagging your friends and letting them know about our live videos. Had a lot of that happening last night, and I appreciate that very much. Just stay safe today, and we'll keep you informed right here on the Georgia Weather Net.